It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning. It's the morning show here on XL7. It's the 18th day of July. We're halfway through the year, Scooter.
I know.
Downside.
It just seems
and it just
so quick.
It really does. It really does. But
Yeah, and I think the thing is, and I thought about this, they always talk about going over the hill, in your age and stuff. I think once you get over the hill, you tend to speed up. So we're going downhill, so that's why everything seems like it's going faster.
And that's true. That's true. Because that hill does come up a lot faster.
There you go.
There's a lot less to see than you've seen before. But the reason the car's got a rear view mirror is only that big, and the windshield's that big, is because there's a lot to see and a lot to do yet.
I like that theory. I like that. I like that.
No reason to look back. That's back there. We move forward, and
I like that.
Yeah, God give us this life, live it.
There you go. Make the best of it.
Yes, sir.
That's all you can do.
Do the best for your loved ones, and carry on from there.
So how are things this week?
Good.
I know you got some work going on over there by your house.
We got a tower up, a 100-foot tower up, and
it looked really cool.
Yeah. To see the thing getting hooked up, and then guys will call me saying, "Oh, when they did mine, they did it this way or that way or whatever." It's like, yeah, okay, but this is the way they did mine.
Yeah,
I didn't. Bob didn't. Bob stayed miles away from the whole deal. It was like, you guys do this for a living, you do it, and that's what it did. It worked out just fine. Gil and his brother and the rest of the family and crew members that he's got over there. The guys who did the groundwork, getting the concrete, making sure that the base, it had to be 4 feet by 4 feet, and 4 inches had to stick up out of the top when the concrete was done. And
dead level.
Because with all the bubbles, it's just a little bit, but up there, it's over here.
There is no close enough.
Right. But everybody did a great job, so it's good.
It's always cool to see with the crane hooked to it and raising it up as one unit, setting it up there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jason had taken and set up a dedicated camera, and watching them out there and putting it all together and all this stuff. So good projects.
That's the best way to do it. I've seen it, and all the towers are different. You can buy different kind of towers. But I've also seen it where they're done in like 10-foot sections, and they'll try to hand raise a section and bolt it, and then climb up that and hand raise another.
Yeah, that wouldn't be any fun at all.
That is, no fun.
I have no idea what the crane cost me, but it was worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Safety-wise and everything else. You don't want guys climbing up because there ain't nothing to hook the safety line on to when you're raising that part up. So that wouldn't be
I'm with you. No, but that's cool. It was, he sent me some pictures, some videos of it. I always find that entertaining, watching that go up and stuff. So
stuff that you don't see every day. That's a big part of it.
And 100 feet gets you doing that.
Yeah. So we'll have good internet and TV and everything else. Just needed to get above the trees. Couldn't see. Had the drone flying up there trying to figure out, okay, what's that triangle? And it's over here, and it's got to be this high.
We need to be that. Yeah, we got to get above the trees, so we got to be to here. We got to. That's cool though.
So
that's pretty neat.
It is good.
And the good part is you got it's a 100-foot antenna, which I don't mind the looks of them. Some people think they're ugly. It doesn't really bother me. I hate it when you have to start going taller and start running guide wires, because then it just takes up so much space.
It takes a lot of space.
Yeah.
Right. You got to worry about walking into them and cutting the grass.
One like you guys got.
Yeah,
I don't have problems with it, and like I said, you'll be able to get above everything, and it's amazing what signals he'll get from up there.
Yeah. So, I'm excited. We're excited. New stage, we'll go from here.
There you go.
See what's next.
Now we just got to climb it and get everything hooked up.
No, you meant the royal we. You meant the royal we, right? You didn't
you're not
like
going to attempt to.
Yeah, probably not.
Not going to happen.
That's probably not going to happen. Maybe I could get John Montgomery to blow me the helicopter for a little bit, and we can hang down from that. That may work a little bit.
Funny.
Probably not. John's smarter than that.
But I just thought I'd bring it up. I thought it was cool. Like you said,
Yeah.
something you don't see every day. And,
Oh, no.
And,
No.
you know, you see towers out and about, and I've been on towers, but you don't see them being raised too often.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Got to keep Jason working.
There you go. There you go.
That's what it's all about.
It
And
is.
being able to
I
work
mean,
and
he's
be
gotta
having
have
the
internet
redundancies that he needs to be able to stay here. So
And it is amazing, and we'll talk about this because that was one of the things I was going to talk about later in your segment is how, you know, COVID and stuff in this area, when it hit, it changed the mindset on people being able to work from home. People, you know, the ability was there to a point, but it was never big. And now everybody's like, crud, I could just do this from anywhere.
well, they always
as long
could,
as I have internet.
but it was just the habit of getting up and going
Yeah.
to work every day in the office, stopping at the water cooler, kibitz and all that stuff, and then moving from there. And then you don't have to. And now they don't want to go back. They don't want to. I don't want to talk to those people. I don't. You know, it's like,
Rather do this from
things
the home. I don't
change
need to be in the
very
office.
rapidly,
Yeah.
very rapidly. And when you look at the number of the rentals and stuff in the big cities, where they're really hurting in a lot of these places.
Yeah.
Big changes, you know.
A lot of these
Like-
bigger companies were able to save a ton of money not having these huge
Well,
office
but a lot of them are
buildings in them.
they're on leases though too.
Yeah.
So
No,
they're
that's
paying
true.
that money.
Yeah.
That's what's got them going.
Yeah.
They're paying the money and nobody's sitting in the office.
I could see
So
that.
they're still heating and cooling it, and it doesn't matter whether somebody's there or not. They're writing the check anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot more work is getting done in a lot of instances where people are doing it from home. Jason and his crew, with the stuff that they do, their production is way over where they were.
That's cool.
4 years ago. You know, when they be in
Yeah.
the office, going back and forth. So
That's awesome.
it's worked out.
And it allowed him to come down here, move down
Yes,
here.
sir,
and
it did.
Be
Yes, it
with
did.
you guys. So,
Yeah.
like I said, a lot of changes. Really cool.
Yeah. So you
No,
ready?
we better start
Ready?
a show. We've got
All right.
we got a full show today.
We do. I thought he'd be here actually.
He'll be here.
Because he's an impatient. He's like me. He's kind of an impatient guy. Wants to be places. So we're going to start with the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-505-1771. They're there for all of your needs, all of your, all the things that they can do to help you with your loved ones, help you when you're trying to care for your loved ones and trying to bite off. Sometimes realize that you may have bit off more than you can chew and you just need a break. They can help with that. They can, they're just such a litany of services that they provide to people. Hospice of the Ozarks, they've been here for a long time. So any business that can survive that long must be doing something right.
Oh yeah, and they've got a lot of passion for what they do, and they're
Yes,
there
indeed.
for the whole family, not just the patient or the person. They're there for everybody.
Yes. Yeah.
Amazing business.
So please, we thank you for your sponsorship, and please join me in our morning prayer. Holy Father, we thank you for our blessings. We thank you for bringing us, all of us, here to God's country. We thank you for all that you have given us, the opportunities that you've given us, and we pray that we make the most of those opportunities that you have gifted us. Help us in our daily struggles. Help us in getting your message out to others and living a good life. We ask this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Morning prayer is brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks, 870-508-1771. They're there for you. Just give them a call, see what they can do to help you out, and take advantage of things like that. You know, that's part of the things. You got to learn to delegate a little bit. We're going to take a quick word from from the Z team. I got kind of choked up there. Quick word from the Z team here, and we'll come back and do the weather.
Hi, I'm Bob Zdora of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
And that handsome couple you just saw there, that is the Z Team. That's me and my honey at a convention, national convention.
I know them.
Taking advantage of the props that they had set up and using them to our best advantage. Call her for any questions you have about real estate. She's glad to help, obviously. 870-405-0793. People that are looking to list, people that are looking to buy commercial land. We've done it all. 20 years, 15 years tomorrow. We'll be at Century 21 for 15 years. Wow.
I don't think there's anything real estate-wise you guys don't do, is there?
No, and if I don't, then we'll find somebody
there you go.
To do it. That's really the
get
thing.
It done
you don't need to know everything. You need to know where to go to do it. And you need to know when you're in over your head, that you're getting involved in something like, this isn't maybe not my sweet spot. We can, we need to do something with it, or something that's farther up, Cherokee Village, things like that, where it's just not really practical. But we've got the great referral service, and we can, great network, and we can do great referrals and recommendations and help you out in whatever you need. See what we look like off the bluff here.
It is foggy.
Whoa, it was nicer when I left.
Yeah,
wow.
there's some
there really is a river down there.
This is the normal shot.
Yeah.
That would be, now this was taken off of a live camera a long time ago or a number of years ago, but that is the same view you're looking at right here, and it is just, and it wasn't that bad when I got here this morning.
No, like I said, when I left it wasn't that bad. Interesting.
But I will
but
say
their river's
this.
moving. I'll tell you what. You think you can see all the beach and stuff on that other picture? Yeah, not now.
You can't see
You can't see none of that now. That is all that light brown in the bottom, in the foreground there, that is all underwater, and so is most of the greenery, almost all the way back to the spring.
They are trying so hard to get those lakes down.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water to get down.
Yeah, we were down. We came through Bull Shoals yesterday. We were visiting with someone, and when you come by Bull Shoals boat dock and you see how high it is up towards the highway, it's like, wow,
it's bad.
There's a lot of water in there, a lot of water. So Scooter's going to flip through the pictures. We'll see how the rest of the cameras look, and I'll give you the temperatures. Mountain Home is 75. Harrison is 76. Batesville, Arkansas, 77. Yellville, 75. Marshall, 72. Salem and Mountain View are both 75. Calico Rock, it's 77 degrees. West Plains, Missouri, 75. Springfield, 72. And it's 75 in Poplar Bluff and St. Louis. So
little
that's
hotter
pretty
today.
consistent.
A little hotter this morning, though. Across the board, it seemed like.
It seems pretty consistent. I mean, we're within 4 degrees of everything. Currently, let's see, we got here on the radar. There's some stuff up here in Dakotas. Colorado, Oklahoma's got some as we kind of work our way across, but a little bit of rain up there in the Branson Hollister area. But that just looks like light showers. Here we are in clean and green here. That's going to be Jason. But we look good, hopefully for the rest of the day, but we'll see. You never know with the radar. Let's see, any warnings? We are not under anything. There's some heat advisory warnings a little bit to the east of us, and some red flag warnings. Excuse me, those are extreme heat warnings, again, to the south and central of Arkansas. So we're going towards Little Rock, anywhere down in that area. It's going to be hot. 70 forecast. It's going to be hot.
There you go.
It's going to be humid. There's a chance of showers every day. There's, really, it's going to be, we're going to start at 91. By the time we get to next Tuesday, it's going to be 97.
Holy cow.
That's the weather. That's just, it's July in the Ozarks, and that's just what we get. The humidity's tough, though. The humidity's 94%, so the field-like temperature, and that's with, it's 73, so the field-like temperatures are going to be very, very uncomfortable. Pollen counts. Tree pollen is all good today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Grass pollen, Bob must be back, is high today, tomorrow, and Sunday are both moderate. The ragweed, we have no ragweed issues right now. That's a good thing. Norfolk Lake, speaking of water, it's down some. We're down at 572, which is 20 feet above full pool, and they have 2 generators going. Bull Shoals, on the other hand, is at 686, which is 27.97 feet above the full pool. That's a lot of water in that lake. It's coming down some from where they had been. They had been at 292, so it's coming down, but it's a lot of water in there. And they've got 8 generators going. So you could just about surf on a White River. There's so much water coming down there.
That would not surprise me.
You're not going to run aground. You can take your boats out there. We get V-hulls. You'll see the V-hull boats that'll come down from. And there's really no reason why they can't.
No.
I mean, there's no restriction or anything on them.
There isn't.
But it's just unusual. They're worried about running aground, but no running aground right now. And that, I believe, covers all my weather.
All right.
And we're good. So we're going to be right back. And we will go into community events, and we'll talk to you in a minute. Thanks for joining us here in the morning show here on XL7.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
We're back here on the morning show. We do community events, and the only way we know about community events is if you tell us.
Yes.
We Scooter ain't out knocking on people's doors saying, "Hey, you got anything going on?" No, we expect you to give us a call the station here, send an email. How do they get a hold of you?
The best way, if you want to call me direct, 870-404-5981, or you can send me an email at scooter@hometowntelevision.com, or .net, sorry, hometown. I'm not used to the .net now, but, or just run it by. We have a lot of people that'll come by and just drop it off, and,
flyers for stuff that you do, just come by and let them know. We're glad to help here. That's we like you say. It's not like we're out looking for something. If we run into something, we do, but that's it. So, okay, starting August the 8th through the 24th, Jane Eyre is going to be at the Twin Lakes Playhouse. They're at 870-424-0444. Tickets will be $15. There's about 25 people are in this play. It's going to get really, really crowded backstage. So it's going to be a good production, good turnover for people there. July 26th, the American Legion all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast, open to the public. Obviously, that's why they're cooking. That's going to be at the Alley White, and I'm looking for the address. There it is. Alley White, American Legion Post. It's 717 Market Street. That's down from Jimmy John's over there. Save the date. Taste of the Twin Lakes, Cruise for a Cause. I like that. A destination, domestic peace. For information, visit their website. This is presented by Serenity. This will be coming up on August 11th, which sounds like it's a long ways away, but it's really not. They got sponsorship forms. They have different levels of participation that you can get involved in. That'll be a good outing.
This is a big event. It's a nice event to go to.
Oh, that is. And it fills up fast, so I would get kind of ahead of that. North Arkansas Fly Fishers tie-in and swap meet. That's this Saturday at the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, 1042 Highland Circle in Mountain Home. They have free tying. Fly tying is free to all. The swap meet, the National or North Arkansas Fly Fishers are free. Non-members pay $50 for a table, and you can sell your stuff. And bring your vise and tying materials for a relaxed day of fly tying, camaraderie, and swapping. The tables and chairs will be provided. Items offered for sale or swap must be fishing or outdoor related. No commercial vendors, please. If you have any questions, call Susan Parsons, 618-791-3638. And we have a special guest with an announcement as well.
You are invited to Revival at Impact Faith Church today at 7 p.m. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Can be filled, can be ignited. This is Revival, this is Holy Ground, and it's just the beginning. And that's Friday, July 18th, and it's located at 940 East 9th Street, Mountain Home.
It's today.
Yes.
What time is that?
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, so this is your chance, and then now you're going to have to come up with something else. Another event that you can announce.
Right, yes.
That's all I got for community events. So help us out with that. It's brought to you by Ozark Farm and Lawn. They have everything. Speaking of events in the community, you could go there and have an event in their parking lot with all the stuff that they got.
They carry a huge inventory. You cannot pass them up. There's tractors from one end to the other. They now got construction equipment. They've got these RTVs, which are rugged terrain vehicles.
Yep.
They are a work version of a side-by-side that are just heavy duty.
Well, they're for farms. They're not
exactly.
For guys putzing around. These are for working.
But they carry everything from zero-turn mowers to
they got all kinds of hay stuff sticking up in the air, and I thought that was
the best part is they are a full-service center. So if you need parts or if you need service, they've got knowledgeable people there that can help you and get you taken care of.
And it's a big thing. It's having the service
that
you can get. The equipment's all well made. Sometimes things just don't go the way they're supposed to go, or sometimes you didn't realize that big rock was a little bigger than you thought, and something goes, oops, and it's got to get fixed. It's good to have those technicians that are right here in town, local guys working on things that have been working on them for a very, very long time.
And I don't know how many times you take a part off, and of course you don't know what the part's called. It's a weird.
It's a thingamajig.
Yeah, it's a thingamajig. But you bring the part in, you set it there. Oh yeah, I know.
I know.
We got one right over here.
Exactly.
I got two thingamajigs. Do you want this one or this one?
We got an orange and a blue.
There you go.
But knowing what the thingamajigs are and knowing how they work, that's the important part. And that's what you get. Local business, small local business is just so important to the area.
I agree 110%.
So, okay, we're going to take another break. And then we're going to come back. Oh, wait, it's This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Uh-oh.
Be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When you're out of town.
Ooh, it's my turn again. We're back here on the morning show here on XL7. It's Friday the 18th, and we're about 10 minutes late for This Week in Real Estate.
Thank you. That's all right.
I can't see that clock. It's just that monitor isn't good. I lose the clock in there. But anyway, This Week in Real Estate brought to you by the Z-Team, Century 21 LeMac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East here in Mountain Home. We're here, like we were talking a second ago, all your real estate needs, buying, selling, just general information, people trying to figure out, whoa.
All of a sudden, the chair just decides it's going to go down.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you got to love it.
I do. Live
we
TV
are
is
live,
a wonderful
folks.
thing. There's no doubt about that. So we're here for everything you do. We have myself and Linda, Sam McMaster, Reese Tubbs, Darlene Smith, Jason Zdora. We have our accredited buyers reps. We're senior representatives, senior real estate specialists, graduates of the Realtor Institute, military relocation professionals. We have people that have been born and raised here that can help you find things.
And you get the whole team.
You get the whole caboodle. You get the whole kit and caboodle. Yes,
well,
you do.
and then to me, like you said, that's important because people specialize in different things, and you've talked about that before. People in certain areas and this and that, and it's good to have that team. It's like, oh wait, I can have you talk to this person and get you taken care of, and know that they've got that done. And
especially with the locales. I mean, we cover a pretty big area here. So when you're dealing with people that are looking for, especially sellers that are looking to sell and they're trying to describe where they're at and this and that, and it's like, yeah, I know, but I'll find out. You don't need to know, in any business, you don't need to know everything. You need to know where to go to get it. So that's what we
were talking about how people working from home and things have changed over the number of years. And the more you think about it, the more blessed you are that you are here in this area.
Oh, yeah.
And, we talked about, COVID making all these changes and the big boom here. And well, that wasn't everywhere. I mean, there's so many people who are trying to leave the cities and trying to get out of there. I mean, there's a lot of areas that took a big hit after COVID hit, where we grew and we, at one point in time, there wasn't hardly any houses left. I mean, people are buying stuff without even looking at it.
Sight unseen.
Willing to pay over what the appraisal is I want anything you got. Right. Just give me something I want out of where I'm at.
Get me out of here.
And, you got to think of how blessed we are to be at that area where everybody's wanting to come to. And there's other areas like this. I mean,
sure.
Don't get me wrong, and we're not in one of those areas where everybody's trying to move out of. Everybody, I want to get out of here. I want to get, there's a blessing to being here. And, we talk about the way of life and stuff that you just can't buy. No. I mean, it's amazing here. And that's why people are trying to come here. And now it's kind of, I'm anxious to see how things are going to level out now, because we went through the big boom and now everybody talking about, hey, it's starting to slow down. It's got to. I mean, we can't.
Well, you can't continue at that pace. No.
We didn't have the hopes.
No. The rest of the country can't continue at that pace. Yes. And we're reliant on other areas of the country. It's not just it's not just people here moving from one neighborhood to the other. There's some of that, but not a lot of that. It's not things that you find like in a bigger city, but you've got, when you look at the difference in the population, you look at the difference in the housing markets. People come down and, they're looking to find these big tract subdivisions and stuff. Well, we really don't have that. That's not who we are here, and which makes us what we are here. People come and we tell them it's not for everybody. It's for those that are looking to get away from things. You can do anything here that you could do someplace else. Maybe not as much of it or to the same degree of it, but we've got a playhouse. We don't have 10 plays going up there.
Areas, you got Wi-Fi now that's accessible for you to work if you need to work.
Oh, here you could hear it's been great with the Wi-Fi's made such a tremendous difference. We talk about it here, and we talk about Jason things like that, but just the number of people that came during COVID, and people that were even looking for just a summer place, someplace they could get away from the city for a while. And guy came in and he says, took his phone out. And he's got the speed test on his phone, hit the speed test and says, I could work from here. So that changed what we were looking for, the type of house that they were looking for. They bought a great house, and they're happy they're here. They're productive members of the community. That's, we had a lot of people that came into the area because of that. COVID has brought a variety of talent that we didn't have before. In a lot of ways, and you see that reflected back in the different things like the library and the volunteerism that's done in a lot of places. People brought a lot of talent here that was a little injection of that, So that's good. That's good. That's we
not also including the the boost to the economy and everything that we've seen here.
Sure. Oh yeah.
It's amazing to see the growth in our economy and what we're able to do to build more and do more for the city and for this area.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Look at the city budgets, the county budgets of what they were in 2018, 2019 to compare to what they are now. You can't compare them. It's amazing the difference in how things have gone. So we're blessed to have been a little ahead of that, and to be here for it. It's been a good ride. It's been a good ride. The real estate business has been good. And I wanted to mention something. I was at Car Care yesterday, one of the sponsors. I'm a big advertising guy. And we went to Car Care to get the car done. I told the kid, when you pull in, I says, I'm trading it in. So he was like, oh, yeah, we'll take care of it. Do you want the full works? Yeah, I want the full works. And Car Care did a great job. Great job. So I thank them for what the service they provide. That's a good mom and pop operation. It's another example of small businesses doing well, and that's what we want. That's what we want to do. Where did I go? There I am. So I better get into some numbers and get some time going on. Jason will be going to beating up all of his time. You know how to get a hold of us. You know what we do. You know who we are. You know what we do. But call my honey. This Week in Real Estate for July 18th, there were 62 new listings come on the market, 4 commercial properties, 15 parcels of land, 43 homes came on the market. They range in price from $115,000 to $1.9 million. 2 of them are taking backups, not the 1.9. 43 properties sold. 1 commercial property, 5 parcels of land, 37 homes sold. They range in price from $1.1 million to $35,000. Average sale price this week was $227,000 with 96 days on market. A total of $10.2 million in residential real estate closed this past week. There were a number of bigger houses that closed. 11 properties expired. There were 43 residential price changes. And you see that in the solds when you go through the solds and the price that it came on the market at and the price it sold, price changes in between. And for a while there, for a year and a half or so, they were staying the same or they'd be above the asking price. And now we're starting to see it fall down and be a little more realistic. Currently, there are 508 homes listed on the MLS. There's 207 of them are in Mountain Home. So the MLS covers a pretty big area. there aren't 500 homes in Mountain Home, but 207 in Mountain Home is a lot of houses. Talked to a guy yesterday at a chamber event, and he's got a house for sale, and we were talking. They put the house on the market, and there were 17 other homes in Mountain Home came up that same day, because he was asking me about showings and things like that. I said, your competition, it's built-in competition now. It's not, you're not out there all by yourself. Year to date, for 2025, there's been 603 homes have sold. The average sale price is $258,000 with 92 days on market. 2024, there had been 607 homes that sold. Average sale price was $242,000 with 91 days on market. So the market is still moving. Stuff that is priced right and ready to go is going to go. It's going to go a little slower than it was. The days on market is slowing up a little bit, but it's just the nature of the beast. I mean, it's all this. I mean, nobody thought what would happen during COVID happened. I think people thought we were just going to be cut off down here and forgotten, but that's not the case. But give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. We do not own Century 21. That came up this week too. We work at Century 21. We're all independent contractors, all realtors are. Mickey and Jewel Pendergast own Century 21. They do a great job of owning Century 21. Bob has no plans at all of owning anything. Bob's very happy doing what he does. But call my honey, 870-405-0793, and check out the website where the cameras are, retiretoarkansas.net. We'll be back after this quick break with Jason Stumph, the Marion County Judge.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's a
And we're back here on the morning show. Jason Stumph, the Marion County Judge, is here.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm great. He's in his first term, and it's been an interesting beginning, hasn't it?
It has been. the last 3 years have been trying at times with the weather and the natural disasters.
Yeah, a lot of rain.
Yes. And with that, whoever's praying for rain, you must be a faster rung up on the ladder than I am, please.
Yeah, we can find some other things for you to pray for, because if you got that kind of juice.
I got ranchers and farmers, they're friends, and I'm like, I don't want your cattle and crops to suffer, but we got to find a nice medium to where we can get some work done, because we're having to do a lot of rework and redo right now of the same low water crossings. So one of the plans for Marion County is, instead of having a reaction to all the natural disasters or the above average rainfall, we're just going to prepare for it going forward. Call it the jet stream or El Nino, ever you wish, is not going away. No. So just reacting all these times. So where you see low water crossings, you're going to start to see more box culverts, concrete culverts, and where you see just where we've had certain steel, corrugated steel culverts, you'll see more cement slabs coming into play, just to get prepared for this. And if it doesn't show
get
up,
ahead of it a little bit.
Yes, but that way we don't have people that are trapped if they only have one way to town.
Right.
With that process, though, little lengthy on getting it done. So when we are putting box culverts in, be patient. We'll get there, but I'd rather fix it right the first time and not have to keep coming back three times a year.
Right, because then expense-wise as well.
Yes, labor, fuel, material.
You should work on your own terms trying to get that stuff done than trying to get caught up and come back. So some of the projects that you've had, I know you had one like it was almost finished and then it all got washed away.
We're doing Moccasin Creek, and we're trying to get it done last year before Christmas. And I know people get upset and frustrated having to drive all the way around to go to Walmart or school buses. My main concern was firefighters, EMT, and law enforcement getting there. So we spent almost 6.5 weeks restoring it the first time. Next flood came through, and that 6.5 weeks was gone.
Yeah.
Which brings to another point is, we're at max capacity right now with the crew. I got a full crew, great staff. What we're doing now is all we can do. So if I've got people building a bridge for 6.5 weeks, we're not grading.
Right.
That's bad for us. We got to keep those graders moving. So I'm going to keep trying to add employees as we go through budget seasons to build up that staff, so I can have my own bridge crew, have my own brush hog and pothole crew. And like Baxter County, y'all got 2 ditch and culvert crews. I have 0.
Right.
I would love to have a ditch and culvert crew that does nothing but take care of our ditches and our culverts all year round. In the winter, like last November, you scrape snow and ice, it goes in the ditch. Gravel goes with it. Can't separate the snow and ice from the gravel. Well, now, usually in the spring, we get a chance to come through and clean those ditches out. Not this spring. It's just been raining. So now your road is the lowest part. Well, water's always going to travel down the lowest part. So roads have become creeks, and that's not going to work for Marion County.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, to be able to get the guys to be able to, you've only got so many guys you budgeted for it, and that's it. And Marion County's not Baxter. We don't have the same revenue streams that other counties have. I know there's different classes of county, and I'm not sure where we fit into all that. But I know it's not I know we're not a top tier. We are personality-wise and production-wise we are, but financially,
yes,
I know that Marion is not.
Yeah, and they go off of, when they do classes, is off population.
Okay.
And Baxter's a class 4, Marion's a class 2.
Okay.
But with that, we like that we don't have a big concrete jungle in Marion County.
Yeah, no question.
But the one of the tasks that I've been tasked with, which is difficult, is to increase that revenue without changing the atmosphere.
Right.
And that's a juggling act every day.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is. So we rely heavy on mitigation grants from the NWA EDD through the state. Anything where you're doing improvements, there's money out there to do it. So we have a couple grant writers on staff that do other jobs for me as well, but they're filling in. And we've been able to get some grants the last 3 years. This year, though, with DOGE doing what they're doing, because of the audit and getting things cleaned up at the federal level, it's slowing down the grant process.
Right.
That will be re-released eventually. But we're just waiting right now.
In the meantime, it's still raining.
Twiddling our thumbs, waiting on that money to come through. But when it does come through, I believe Marion County's going to see some.
Good. What else we got going on?
We're getting ready to get our first round of FEMA reimbursements from the tornado from May of 24, which will help. Some of that money can go to some of the projects we're doing now. We're waiting on grants, things of that nature. Again, right now we're full staffed. What we're doing right now is all we're going to do until we grow.
Yeah. And it is hard because, I mean, they came by and they cut our street, the right-of-ways.
Yeah.
On there. And there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
And just real quick, we don't have our own asphalt crew. That's all. We take care of that out of pocket through private entities. We know we have some streets that need asphalt.
Yeah.
We got some potholes that have potholes. It's rough with the water coming through. We don't have a hot box right now. I want to one day, which will give us hot asphalt. Right now we use cold patch. It's good cold patch, but if it lasts 8 to 10 months, we're blessed.
Yeah.
We're always coming back to the same place.
Back to the same.
And with asphalt roads, once you lose the shoulder, you lose the road. So you're going to see us doing a lot of asphalt work coming up. I got some projects coming this fall. Please check out our website and Facebook. I'll post those roads before we start working on them. Be patient with us. But end of August, September, going to October, you're going to see some asphalt work around Marion County.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Because it's hard to get enough equipment and stuff as well.
Correct.
We got some new trucks and things to help the guys do their jobs.
We're wanting to get more equipment. We're stuck where we're at right now with the graders and the trucks that we have.
Okay.
The trucks are about 8-9 years old. They're not bad yet, but we're getting to the point where we need to move forward and start looking for another plan. But right now things are running. It's good, but everything's being used.
Yeah, 'cause it's not good if they're sitting in the shop waiting for a part. Then that's work that's not getting done.
A couple issues with some graders from previous administrations, but not wanting to work with us and parts coming from overseas. So instead of giving us a part here in the country, we have to wait 8 months while that just sits.
Yeah.
But we're getting through that. We're working through
You're
it.
going to end up getting tariffed on those as well.
That is true.
It's just what it is. That's just the fact of life.
It is.
Let's see. So in Marion County, we have the turkey trot's going to be coming up in October. There's a rodeo coming up.
Yes, coming up in August.
You have any information on that? I
know
remember seeing it, and
I've seen online. I've talked to some of the people at the fair boards with the advisory board, and very excited for this. I like that we have a nice arena for them to use.
Yeah.
When I first came in, it was used for truck pulling and horses. Well, if you got a above average, or I guess horses all nowadays are above average expense.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not putting your tens of thousands of dollars barrel racing horse into an arena where we just did a truck pull.
Yeah.
So I got rid of the truck pulls, got all the rock out of there, and now you see people bringing their high dollar horses back to Marion County. And it's an aspect I don't want to lose. There's so many other cities that had this before, and it's just gone to the wayside, and now it's just limited. I would like to keep this moving in Marion County going forward.
And it's another great example, just small town America.
That's right.
We have over there, we have music on the square every Saturday night.
It's a great time.
There's music on the square in Yelva, and you can come down. You bring your chair. You don't know what band it's going to. Well, what band they got a website for the bands, but as far as you're going to see your neighbors there. You're going to see people that you haven't seen before. People that come. There's a lot of people that come from other places that will come to there as well. There's some very talented. We had the Republican band that came with us. They were seven. They were great. I mean, like great. So,
and like you were speaking on a couple minutes ago, the area that we live in, all of those things, the rodeo, music on the square, turkey trot. Before I was county judge, I was deputy sheriff for years. I was never called to an incident to either of those three.
Right.
Any of them.
Exactly.
You got to get a bunch of people in one area at a time, just enjoying small town America, enjoying life with no issues whatsoever.
And they're cleaner cleaner when they leave than it was when they got there.
Leave it better than
That's
you found
the other part. And you see that all the time. Tell you what, we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back here in the morning show on XL7 with Judge Stumph.
Liquidation closeout at Sleep Mart. All 2024 Flex Steel recliners now 50 to 70% off retail. Plus, Sleep Mart will pay the tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart for the liquidation closeout today at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville. Voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day. Or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday. 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z team.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, then head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors to choose from, like German chocolate cake or sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious. Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience. Located at 1525 North Main Street in Harrison, right across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental, or in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn, because you're on your way to paradise.
Sleep Mart's liquidation closeout is on. All 2024 mattresses are 50 to 70% off retail, and we're paying the sales tax on all non-clearance sale items. Hurry to Sleep Mart at 701 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home for the liquidation closeout today. Your senior health.
And we're back here on the morning show, XL7. It's Friday, the 18th day of July. Jason Stumph, the judge of Marion County, is here as my guest, and we're here to talk about Marion County. We get good coverage of Marion County, yes. And fortunately, we don't get a lot of headlines. That's a good thing.
That is a good thing. It is
a good thing. But we're there. We've got some. We talked about some of the events coming up, but there's another event coming up in November.
Yes, November 18th, we have a special election for a 3% sales tax that was put on back when the jail was built. It sunsets in February. I know that we also have not just the sheriff's office, but we have the community center that wants a 3% as well going forward. But we're doing the sheriff's vote for that November 18th this year. And the community center is going to be, if put on the ballot, will be in March of next year. So it shows which
that'll
one.
Be the primary.
Yeah, yes, correct. Which shows the sheriff's office is needed for precedence, but we also want to back the community center as well.
Uh-huh.
With that, though, the sheriff's office is on average a $1.3 million deficit or shortfall on county general. This 3% sales tax will give us 1.1 to 1.2 depending on what's spent in Marion County. Yeah. So it almost makes them self-sufficient for the first time in the history of Marion County.
Okay.
Well, now we're sitting at $3.5 million in county general right now. That's also a first for Marion County. We've came into my administration with all elected officials working together, have been very frugal, very mindful of what's going on, and we're in a good spot in Marion County now. I mean, we're winning on every level, which is great for us, being again small town America and what we have. We open back up 1.1 average million, and we get to 4.5 million in county general. Now, an entity like myself can ask for a little more money for my budget. So, not often do you get a chance for a win-win in life. If the sheriff gets that 3% for daily operations, that's going to open up hundreds of thousands of dollars for the road department,
right,
for equipment, for people, is what we need.
Without
having to raise taxes.
Right.
This is going to be a great thing. It's going to be a win-win, and I'm looking for a good vote on the 18th, and you'll see more in October as it comes. The sheriff and I getting out to pick up steam for that and explain again that it's not just helping the sheriff's office. In turn, is going to help out my department immensely.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. It's similar to what they were supposed to with the lottery money for the schools.
Yes.
Help the schools so it wasn't coming out of the general funds, and that's what they did. They ended up lottery supported all of it, and the general fund quit giving. But this is designed for that. This is designed so that your county general money, you'll have more money in there to be able to do more roads, do more mowing, the things, quality of life things for people to be able to make it easier for them.
A crew that's brush hogging and potholing, and a crew that's digging ditches and putting in new culverts, and the graders don't stop.
Yeah,
it's never happened before. And we're 2025. I got 581 plus lane miles of gravel road. That's a lot of gravel road in Marion County.
Yes, sir.
When those graders stop moving, we're just on the clock, just waiting.
Yeah.
And with natural disasters
And
and
we're
heavy
doing with all
rainfall,
the rain and everything, I
and
know.
we're 28 months behind right now on full staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, pray for rain in small increments.
Yeah, we need rain, but not all at once. That's a problem.
Not all at once.
Yeah.
But we're going to get there. This is a way to get there, again, without changing the atmosphere in Marion County.
Right.
We're just taking monies that's there, redialing it to a different area, so same monies, and making it work.
And it's money that you're not going to notice the difference because it's being,
Correct.
the tax is already there.
Yes, sir.
And we paid off the jail early.
Yes. No, I believe the sunsets the 26th of February.
Yeah.
But don't quote me
But
on
the loan, but the loan does, but
Yes.
we're ahead of where
Correct.
we were.
Yes.
So that's a good thing too, that we were able to do that, to get that far ahead of that.
I tell you, like I said, we're winning.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Marion County's on an upslope right now. We're moving.
We
It's
are.
good. It is good. All elected officials getting along. Now, we may agree to disagree, but it's in a civil manner.
That's fine.
Yes, but
That's-
right
we
now,
expect that. We don't expect everybody to.
you've always got a personal agenda. But right now, as a whole, you see us all working together for the betterment of Marion County. And that's always a good fit for where you're at, to get all on board. We were mentioning the grant monies before. I'm going over one with RDOT. We're allowed to get certain state monies from them, and they get from the federal level. And we've got 3 low water crossings and 2 bridges that we're going to completely redo. And it's an $11.7 million project.
Well,
But it's an 80-20 split to us if this grant goes through. And we're waiting on it to open up, which would be $2.3 million in Marion County, but build,
But to be able to get that much done, that much work done at that, for $2 million
and they'll
is
bill us
huge.
in increments for 5 quarters.
Oh, great.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah?
I'm going to get a new bridge at Moccasin Creek, but we can leave the bridge up that's there right now, 2-lane bridge, a new bridge at Jimmy's Creek, and then take care of 3 low water crossings that need to be box culverts 10 years ago and get them up to speed.
Yeah.
But that's what we're waiting on right now, and those are projects that are going to help. We're just waiting for that money to open back up.
And these are all things that are good for the community, good for the
Yes.
citizens of Marion County. And like I say, all adds to the quality of life. And that's what it's all about. That's what an elected official wants. That's what any
Yes.
good citizen should want for their community,
Correct.
is to help improve their quality of life.
I agree.
The property taxes bills came out. We're having, the Equalization Board is having their organizational meeting on the 4th of August.
Okay.
And if you have questions about your property taxes, call the assessor now, get ahead of it. And you can't make appointments for the board, and a lot of times there's no reason to see the board. They will fix that. And the same in Baxter. This is statewide. They will do what they can do to help fix your problem.
That's right.
I got my tax bill, and it jumped by. I was like, wait a minute, what happened here? I says, I'm a senior. Doesn't look like it, I know, but I really am a senior. and I says, I'm frozen. I've been frozen for, and called her up. She says, oh, well, they changed the program. One of the computer programs changed, and
Just numbers were off.
and numbers were up.
All right.
So they got it all fixed and everything else. So those are the kind of things that you need to do for yourself. And coming to the board isn't going to address that at all. They can change that and work on that right down. And like I say, in both counties, or in all counties, as you watch us, within the sound of my voice, we'll do it that way. In Arkansas, I can't speak to Missouri.
All right.
We have great public officials
Yes, we do.
that are doing their job and trying to make life better for people in Marion County.
They have a passion. The heart's involved, and you can see it.
They're working it. You can see with the hours that they put in and everything else.
You can see the last 3 years of rebuilding as moving forward. And I can't begin to explain how difficult that is. But once that rebuild's done and getting things back on track as we move forward, you'll see even more progress than what we're doing right now.
to be able to just keep up with the maintenance
That's
thing
right.
instead of working and trying to
You
build
can't hit the
things up.
pause button on moving forward while you're taking care of things on the backside. You got to do both at the same time.
And like you said, replacing the bridges that have been knocked down 2-3 times
Yes.
because of the rain.
It's time for,
It's not-
again, being prepared for it coming forward and quit reacting. Yes.
And I think that obviously you've done a good job with that. And the county, the workers that are there, I use the recycling center
yes,
over there. I use
transportation.
that all the time. And just great people over there, and help you out, help you get things in and out, do whatever they got to do. Avail yourself of that. And if you
My
that's something you want to do.
My wife always jokes with me. She says one of the talents the Lord gave me is that I hire well. And I say, you know what? It's a great talent to have.
Yep.
You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with.
That's true.
That's right. So I'm thankful that I hire well, and I'm blessed by the crew.
There you go.
Yes.
And we're going to wrap on that. Bob will be back on Monday. Thanks for joining us here on the morning show here on XL7.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you next week.